Hello everyone, welcome back to the online English learning. In this nice occasion, I'll explain about education topic part 2 with language focus, asking and giving opinion. I have a text entitled Learning Style. I will read this and please pay attention to some vocabularies involved. Learning style. Have you ever had trouble learning something? Did you overcome the problem? How? Have you ever sat in class wondering if you would ever grasp the information that was being taught? Maybe the presentation didn't fit your learning style. Our minds and bodies gather information in different ways and from all around us. Seeing, hearing, and doing. Then our brain processes that information, organizing it and making connection to things we already know. This process can also work in different ways. Do we think in picture or words? Do we remember details or the big picture? When we are trying to learn, it helps to know how our brain works. How do we best gather and organize information? Different people have different learning styles. For example, one person might struggle with written information but understand it immediately in illustration. Another person might have problems with the picture but not the written text. Psychologists have identified 7 basic learning styles. The first is linguistics. These people learn by using language, listening, reading, speaking, writing. The second style is logical. These people learn by applying formulas and scientific principles. The third learning style is visual. These people learn by seeing what they are learning. Next, musical. Instead of finding music a distraction, these people learn well when information is presented through music. The next style is kinesthetic. Movement and physical activities help these people learn. After that, intrapersonal style. These people learn best if they associate new information directly with their own experience. The last is interpersonal. These people learn well by working with others. You will often encounter situations that do not match your strongest learning style. If you know what your strengths are, you can develop strategies to balance your weakness for a more successful learning experience. Adapted from Interchange for Edison, Students Book 3 by Jack C. Richards. Well, from the text we find some vocabularies. I'm going to read the vocabulary. You can repeat after me. Overcome, grasp, the big picture, gather, struggle, distraction, associate, encounter. Do you know the meaning of all vocabularies? Well, if you don't, no problem. I'll explain the definition from each vocabulary. Overcome means succeed in dealing with something, while grasp is to understand. The big picture means a general view of situation. Gather means pick up or collect. It is a verb. Struggle is also a verb. It means try hard to do something. Distraction is a noun. The meaning is something that takes attention away. Associate is a verb. The meaning is show one thing is connected to another. And the last is encounter. It is a verb. It means experience something. Well, the definition that I explained earlier is based on the context of the word in a sentence, so it will be easier and helpful to understand the meaning from this vocabulary if you refer back to the articles in that text. So, now you are learning English, one of the most popular foreign language in the world. What do you think is the most effective way to learn English? Is it by listening to native speaker of English? Or by listening to English song? Or by practicing using new vocabularies? Well, actually, I am asking you about your opinion. This is the grammar focus that we have to discuss in this opportunity, asking and giving opinion. There are several expressions for giving your opinion. We can say, I think, I feel that, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, as I see it, in my view, I tend to think that those expressions are followed with your own ideas or thoughts. Next, I'll go on to expression for asking someone's opinion. We can say, what do you think? What's your view? How do you see the situation? What's your opinion? What are your ideas? Do you have any thoughts on that? How do you feel about that? Well, to respond the opinion, we may agree or disagree. The expression for agreeing with an opinion are, of course, you're absolutely right. Yes, I agree. I think so too. That's a good point. Exactly. I don't think so either. So do I. That's true. Neither do I. While the expression for disagreeing with an opinion are, that's different. I don't agree with you. However, that's not entirely true. On the contrary, I'm sorry to disagree with you, but yes, but Don't you think? That's not the same thing at all. I'm afraid I have to disagree. I'm not so sure about that. I must take issue with you on that. It's unjustifiable to say that. Here's an example of conversation which consists the expression of asking, giving opinion, agreeing, and disagreeing with an opinion. So, the dialogue is between Sam and Claire. Sam says, "So, how is your French class going?" Claire responds, "Not bad, but I'm finding the pronunciation difficult. How do you feel about that?" Sam answered, "I think you could improve your accent by listening to language CDs. I imagine it takes a while to get it right." Claire, that's a good point. What are your ideas to learn new vocabulary? I always seem to forget new words. Sam answers, "I feel that I learn new English words best by writing them on pieces of paper and sticking them on things in my room. I look at them every night before I go to bed." Claire responds, I'm not so sure about that. I don't have time to make like that." So, let's analyze the expression. We find the expression, "How do you feel about that?" What kind of expression is it? Yes, it is expression for asking opinion. Claire asked Sam's opinion about the way to improve the pronunciation. Then Sam responds, "I think you could improve your accent by listening to language CDs." This sentence is categorized into expressions of giving opinion because Sam's is expressing his idea to improve the pronunciation. Then Claire responds, "That's a good point." It is an expression for agreeing with Sam's opinion. We also find a question, "What are your ideas to learn new vocabulary?" from Claire. This one is also categorized into expression for asking opinion. Sam gives his ideas to learn new vocabularies by saying, "I feel that I learn new English words by writing them on a piece of paper." It belongs to the expressions of giving opinion. At the end, Claire said, "I'm not so sure about that." So it is actually disagreeing with Sam's opinion. Well, that's it. What we can learn in this opportunity. I hope it can be understood well. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.